My name is Richard Soos, and I am reading from Selected Poems, 1965 to 2015. Today we'll be reading from Fiddling Around in an Orchestrated War, and this was published in 2003. Fiddling Around started its life as a novel about a poet from Texas who had been encouraged to go into the military during wartime. The more I worked on the book, the more I realized that what I wanted to say was coming out in the poetry itself. Therefore, the final production is a book of poems called Fiddling Around. Eyes of Peace. Eyes of peace have left for the war, leaving sandstorms to conquer awesome tasks of life. The desert. The desert has no sweet jasmine scent at night as the friendly blood seeps through the war. She wore silk robes. When we knocked down the door, there was no fear in her eyes. She simply sat on a pile of rags, pretending to hide the corpse of her husband from the hollow, empty graves standing before her. My son embraces the world with sweetness and climbs my chest to share peaceful joy. Prayer. Gratitude for the tears that help me sleep at night until my hands slap at my eyes in the darkness to kill the dreams. Mass. The deep graves hidden in ditches along the road grow wild flowers. War eats through me. They still fall screaming every day, voices weeping in shadowed corners. Look at my face. Forgive me. It doesn't matter what. I wish myself in the fire. Can't move. The worms sing sweetly, entering the flesh of fallen friends laying nearby. Throw dirt over them before the ants and beetles climb on their live flesh. It is not a sin to wring out my heart today. It won't live again. Morning. I wake babbling loud. No idea what I'm dreaming. Even worse than life. Hawks follow paths of troops, knowing a meal is coming wherever we go. Fears. My wife will feel like dancing at the water hole the night I get home. I will have to say something to my wife and kids so they'll know I live. They cannot know me or the person I've become, or I'll kill myself. I'll have to pretend I'm really blind and deaf-mute so I can survive. It would be easy to start walking to Utah and live by myself. Hopes. I pray it's all good. When I look deep in their eyes, I'll forget my past. No questions will come, no memories will survive, no tears in my dreams. I'll sing to my wife, and the shape of her dress will pull my fiddle out. Nightmares will go home to villages that birthed them, and I'll sleep in peace. That the Lord forgives the way Preacher Davies always says he does. Returning from the war empty, I think I still love you now. Forgive my distance. My mother has her own garden in the corner of our yard. Please bury me there. That was part 16 of Selected Poems 1965 to 2015. I hope you return soon for part 17.